So first thing that Arcana got patched is Scratch Dealer's, the last tripod, which is called Safety Device. So what is that skill? Scratch Dealer is this skill right here, and this tripod got a patch. It got a huge patch, by the way. What's going on is that it used to increase the movement speed and attack speed by 4 seconds, right? The duration got increased to 5 seconds. Because of this patch, the raid captain became like kinda default. I looked into the Arcana community yesterday and today, and they're saying that the essential engravings for Empress is Grudge, Adrenaline, Raid Captain, Empress, like this. These 4 are fixed, and then for the rest of the 2 level 3s, you pick 2 out of 4. Barricade, Headmaster, Curstall, King Blunt is what's going on. Remember that Raid Captain was not something that you must run, right? But the atmosphere is kind of like people are concluding like you must run as a meta is what's going on because of this patch. And this is not the biggest patch, by the way. You know that you had to click the skill 3 times and then teleport back to get the MS and AS buff, right? Like this. Then you get the buff, right? But if you have this at level 10 and if you have this tripod, then even if you just click 1 time, you will get the 5 seconds of the full AS and MS buff. Watch. I'm just gonna click once. And you get the buff. See? Her movement speed is so fast. Spam what emote? The rotation like actually became way much more cleaner, because if you think about it, what you had to do is that normally there are like these kind of moments, right? So you use Scratch Dealer and then teleport back and then use this and then spacebar to use this land the Secret Garden like that, because Secret Garden is has a very short distance, right? There's like some moment where you had to do that, and now you don't have to like do this kind of clown fiesta shit. Yeah, now what you have to do is that you just go like this, boom, and that was a full Raid Captain benefit. 4 of Kind got stagger buff. Yeah, tedious. Evoke explosion time got reduced to 2 seconds from 3. Okay, this one is not about the Evoke itself. It's about the certain tripod that Emperor Arcana uses. The one that duplicates this one. This one right here. For the Empress that runs Evoke, there's a 3-4-1 Evoke build. That one, you use this one, right? So it has nothing to do with it, okay? You don't use this as an Empress. It's Emperor. So that's an Emperor buff. And Awakening. You know that you have to make 4 stacks on the mob before you use Awakening, because the Awakening's damage also get amplified depending on the stacks, right? The second Awakening, the Death Destiny. They removed that thing and they just increase the flat, damage. So even if you land with 4 stacks versus no stack, they do like literally same damage. Here's another big ones. So card, the odds of the Corrosion, Ghost, Clown got decreased, therefore others got increased. The star card used to restore the mana by 50% right away, right? But now what it does is that it freezes the current mana and you don't consume like mana at all for 12 seconds. This is literally, it's aimed for the Boundless Mana Nightmare set for Arcana. We have a star card right now. If you use the star card right away, then like you can't go to the Boundless Mana for 12 seconds, which is really bad. So you have to watch your Boundless Mana buff and then click the star. Right now, this is not the Boundless Mana buff, right? So let's try to use the skills like this. Let's do some rotation. Okay, now it's at Boundless Mana. See this mark right here? This one. Now if you use a star, then it freezes. See? The mana doesn't go up, and all the skill that you use, it doesn't consume mana for 12 seconds. The thing is, if you use the Awakening during the freeze, then what happens is that it refreshes it to non-boundless mana. So this is one thing that you guys have to, be careful. You want to use the Awakening after the Boundless Mana buff ends. So what people are saying is that Star and Clown card, because you use a Star to freeze the mana for 12 seconds, and then you use the Clown to get back the Star. So that's like Boundless Mana for like at least 24 seconds. I would say Empress got larger buff because of star. Emperor, like, is it hard to go to boundless mana, guys, for an Emperor? Emperor skills like consumes huge amount of mana compared to Empress, that if you just like, you know, rotate like, you know, one or like, you know, 1.5 cycle rotation, then you immediately go to meet the boundless mana. So it's not hard for an Emperor to meet the boundless mana. For an Empress, like, it was a gacha, right? It was random. Depending on how many times the 4 of kind gets a reset, it result into whether you go to the boundless mana fast or not. What else? The Scratch Dealer is a skill that Empress use, right? Emperor does not use this. I mean, I'm talking about the typical, you know, Emperor right now, the 116, right? That build, like, you don't run the Scratch Dealer, right? So anyways, like, that's it for today. 07.